I'm gonna start using beef tallow as a lotion. It's really better though. Yeah, I've been using beef tallow these last 2 days as like a moisturizer. My hand's been like super dry and like it's very damaged because of sort of the dryness and working on the van. So how dry it is like any little ding on it is just gonna tear it and just bleed. So beef tallow has been really nice because it absorbs really well on your skin. Much better than lotion in my opinion. I just gotta add some scent to it, maybe like a essential oil or something, make it smell better. But I'm fine with this natural smell. Hey Archie! Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs. You like the milkshake, Spence? What flavor is that? That's right. Alright, I'll see you later, okay? See you later, alligator. So I just installed the last bit of plumbing to complete our entire water loop from fresh water to the pump, to the faucet, to the shower faucet mixer, and back to the back here. And what I just installed is a very unique ball valve, which allows us to push a button from the sink there to allow cold, hot water to flow towards here and back into the freshwater tank. Let me show you how it works. So I talked about it in the last video. One of the problems that you have with a system like this is we have a hot water tank in the back, a 4-gallon water tank. And what happens is when the water is not running all the time, the hot water pipe from the back to the faucet are usually very cold, especially in the wintertime, because obviously it's not insulated and it gets cold. So we usually have to wait maybe 4 or 5 seconds before the hot water actually hits the tap, because once the pump is going, all that cold water needs to flow out and then the hot water starts flowing in. What I just installed there is a sort of a recirculating pump, not a recirculating pump, but it uses our actual pump to push the cold water in the hot water line all the way through to our van, past the faucet, and back into our freshwater tank. So we're not wasting any water. And this is how it works. There's a switch here. It's a momentary switch where when I hit this, it opens the ball valve that was in the back and it allows the hot water to flow and continue backwards, forcing the hot water to go to the faucet here. And then as soon as we turn on the faucet, hot water is going to start flowing, which is I think it's a very unique system. And that's one problem that we ran into in that old van is like we waste a lot of water just because we don't want to touch cold water in the cold winter time. And so let me try it out. I haven't tested it before. The entire loop is already done. So once I press this, the ball valve is going to open and you're going to hear water flowing back into the tank there. Let's see if that works. So I hear the ball valve going. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but water is flowing right now back into the freshwater tank. And I only really need to hold it for maybe 4 or 5 seconds so that the cold water leaves the line and then the hot water gets to this area here. And then we should have instant hot water. Well, it's warm now because I didn't run the hot water tank, but yeah, it's working. You can just hold it and just let more water go into it and no water waste. I love it. The only cold water is going to be from the line from here to the faucet. That's all the water that is waste it if I'm not using it. So it works. It's a really unique system. I feel like I don't think anyone's done it like this, but anytime that we want hot water instantly, just hold the button for a few seconds and we won't have to be worried that we're wasting any water because it's just going back into the water tank. Another great thing with this feature is that in the winter time, the cold water are usually really cold. And if we have a nice source of hot water, meaning if we run our van constantly and we have excess hot water, then we can just really run some hot water into the cold water tank and mix it inside the fresh water tank and make the cold waters not as cold. And I think that's going to be really nice too. And I'm just checking for leaks to make sure I did everything right. And looks like there's no leak. So we are good. And I don't know if you guys saw, I had actually swapped out the motorized ball valve because I ordered the wrong one before. I got an AC version. This is a 12 volt, so I had to swap out to the 12 volt one. I'm returning this one. Next up, I am going to install a secondary hose for our heater, our furnace heater. This is the main heater tube that goes into our living room area. I'm gonna make a cut here and add this branch to allow a secondary tube that's gonna feed some hot air into the kitchen hallway area. So I'll work on that. It's really cold. If I can get it to go like this, I think that'll be perfect. So cold too. Oh, come on, go in. All right, I think this is gonna be the best I can do with this. Then I'm gonna be adding the secondary hose. It's gonna go right over here, and that's gonna come out and feed all the way to the front. Let me do some of the ties here and get this thing secured up on top there. Probably should have pre-drilled the hole. I just did that now to prevent this from cracking. This piece is going in like this. And then the last bit here, there's going to be a hole for the vent on this side right over here, and that's going to give us heat to the rest of the van. I'm thinking this is going to go towards the bottom here. That way we can get airflow into the rest of the cab here without the door interfering with the register itself. I think this is going to be a good location right down here. Actually, I gotta make sure that this register doesn't interfere with our cabinet that's down here. And I think it will. So I think I gotta go a little higher. I think right here will be good. I think you'll miss it. Just right here. All right, let's drill the hole. tie this last pit down and we'll be ready to test it. Okay. And this will open just fine. Alright, let's turn the thermostat on. Get this thing to go. See how the flow is on this front vent, because the back vent here is really nice and hot. It's really big and it warms up this back area super nice, especially when you close the door here. This gets toasty like in 10 minutes. But the front here is usually really cold, so this thing, let's see if this will offset it. I don't think the front vent is going to be that strong just because it's a smaller tube and then it's also pushing air further from where the furnace is. But let's just see if this works. I think it should. At least have some hot air to offset the back there. And the heater's been running for about 10 minutes now. And as expected, this isn't really that strong. It's a secondary source of hot air because the main source right here is really pushing all the hot air. And the thermostat is here, so I really wanted the back to be as warm as possible, controlled with the thermostat, because this is the main living area. The front here is, you know, secondary. If we're cooking, obviously I want it to be nice and warm, or if I'm sitting in the front, I want it to be warm, but the main priority is the back. And I know that our older Webasto heater, in our old van, it wasn't really strong enough to heat the entire van, just because of, for one, it's smaller than the one that we have here. And with this new van, I wanted a more beefier furnace to make sure that during the winter time we will feel nice and warm, especially during the nighttime, and a more controlled environment to be warm. And I think that's what we have here. This is more secondary, and you know, it is what it is. It's not the end of the world that this is like cooler than the inside, but hey, we got the second one installed, so we're good. And if I want to push more of the hot air to the front, I could always find a way to block the vent in the back and just force the air towards the front here, but we'll leave that for the future if we need to. And for the rest of the day, I'm gonna just do miscellaneous things around the van, clean up, and we are gonna head out for dinner shortly over in New Jersey, so we'll show you guys where we end up going. We'll see you in a few. All right, we are here in Linden, New Jersey, and tonight we're going to be having a revolving sushi spot. All you can eat. I mean, regular sushi, all you can eat is pretty common, but revolving sushi is not as common. So we're going to try this spot out called Supra Revolving Sushi. Here we go. All right, we're here. Are you ready for some sushi? Yeah. This spot looks pretty nice. It's pretty modern looking. It's also fairly new too. There's a spot that we normally go to, a revolving sushi spot in Edison and also Fort Lee, New Jersey, called Cura. Those are a la carte, but this spot is all you can eat, so we'll see how good the food here is. Right? Okay. All right, look at all the food. Wow, you see this?
Hello, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
From this menu here, it comes directly to the top of here.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, that's it.
Alright, for now you take the one below here and just wait for your server for the menu, alright?
Okay, great, thanks so much. Hey, wow, look at all the food, right? Wow, don't touch the food, okay? Unless you eat it, and you can try it. Alright. So, I mean, the food here looks pretty fresh. And the presentation of it looks pretty good, so I mean, we'll know once we try it. And there's also a tablet up here that you can order. Yeah, that's rice there. And you can choose what you want rather than taking it from the conveyor belt. So you order what you want and it comes delivered on the top section. We're gonna order some noodles and appetizers for Spencer because I don't think he's gonna eat any of the sushi here. So this spot here is $33 per person. We'll see how good the food is. Wow, you see all the food coming to us? and you can choose what you want. And you just take it out and try it. This one is egg here. Wow, look at the French fry flying by. We can get French fries too, yeah? Wow. So I guess they make your money from the drinks here because the drinks are $7.50 for a lychee green tea.
Can I have my French fries?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, pretty cool, right? What do you want to try? What food do you want to try? You want some rice? More food coming. Let's grab the rainbow roll, Spence. This one right here. Let's get this one. It's got avocado and salmon. You want to try that? That looks pretty good. Yeah, let's try this one. All right, Spence, look. Okay, I can eat the salmon. You can try this. Oh, our first ordered item is here. This is scallops. Oh, nice. They got scallop. Oh, that looks so good. Got some mayo on top. A little bit of the wasabi there. Yeah, I'll take this one if you don't want. You want to try this? They didn't lock it in. Okay.
It's alright.
Is it better than Kura or not as good as Kura? Is it fresh though? All you can eat quality? Okay. Good enough.
It's fresh.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the scallops first. A little wasabi. It's not bad. It's definitely not as fresh as Kura or other like legit sushi spot, but it's not bad though. Let's leave the sign alone. That's seared salmon there. All right, Spence, you want to try this one? You want the sign? All right, let's cheers, okay? This one is avocado. You got it? There you go. Avocado, rainbow roll. Cheers. Mmm. Pretty good, right? Mmm. Ikura roll. Here. The Ikura is pretty good. Tastes pretty fresh. Let's grab one of these. Shrimp tempura. Looks pretty appetizing, I would say.
Ooh, like that.
That's wasabi, really spicy. You wouldn't want to try that. You can try this one. This one looks good. Thank you. And we got a beef yakisoba. It's made with udon. Okay, you can have this.
Yakisoba.
I guess they gave you the wrong one. All right, let's try this one.
You want me meat?
Thank you for the avocado. All right, Spencer's gonna have some mimin, yeah? Try one, please. Beef. Is it good? All right, I'm gonna try your yakisoba. I think I like it. Pretty sweet. Thank you. All right, we got more food, more scallops, and some shrimp, and I got salmon here. Your first real sushi after the pregnancy, right? We had sushi last time?
In the hospital.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had that one spot, but your second time. Hey Archie, it's feeding time, dinner time. More mimin.
Like that.
That's called wasabi. Really spicy. More French fries. Oh, there's a I put my finger right in the ketchup. I couldn't see it. I put my finger right in the ketchup. All right, you can have some of that. Okay. All right, let's see what else they have here. They also have hand rolls here. Tempura hand roll, spider hand roll, spicy tuna, eel hand roll. These are the regular classic rolls here. These are special rolls. They look pretty good too. We can try some of these. Oh, we can try some of this stuff later. The dessert. They got mochi ice cream, red bean sesame ball. Ooh. They got a pretty extensive menu. They have the fish neck. Let's try that. As an appetizer, the fish neck. Hamachi, kama. And then this is the rice. Steak tempura, steak teriyaki, shrimp hibachi, miso soup, tonkatsu soup. And then these are the regular salmon tuna. I'll try the salmon with truffle sauce. They have beef here with truffle. Hotate spicy yuzu. It's 6, are they gonna let me send it? 6 or 5? Okay, so we're limited to sending 6 at a time. Okay, good. We got the lobster salad here. Let's pile the plates here. I'm touching the sauce again. Alright, we got an order of the fish neck here. Let's see how this one tastes. A little lemon juice here. Oh, it's really hot. They did a good job frying this fish here. The exterior is a little crispy, and the meat itself is really nice and meaty. Still really hot. Sort of flaky too. Really good flavor. I like this one. Let's see how you. What's that? How many I don't go? Let's get one more of this. This is so good. Oh man, this fish is really good. We're gonna get another order of this. This is so good. We're gonna order some more rolls, and Spencer wants some rice, so we'll get him a sushi. And in the meantime, I'm gonna try out the eel and the salmon here. See how good the eel is. You wanna try the eel?
No.
This one is eel. Cheers. This is really good. Really delicious. The eel is so good. Do you wanna try which one? Is it good? It's good, right? It's good sauce, yeah. And this one is a salmon with truffle sauce. Try. Very strong truffle flavor on the salmon. Pretty good. Wow, look at that. It's got mango in there. It's good. Yummy, right? The tuna doesn't look that appetizing now. But we'll try it anyway. The color looks a little bit artificial. But let's see. Hey Archie. Alright, you gotta sit with me, okay? Archie, you enjoying the conveyor belt sushi? Yeah? What's that? Ooh, sesame ball and what's this one?
Meatball.
And taro ball. Sesame ball and taro ball. Which one you want to try? That one? Okay, you can try. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. You see what this is, Spence? It's a red bean mochi. You want to try this? It's ice cream. It is ice cream. You want to try this? Is it cold? Yeah. Ah. So excited, isn't it? I think this all-you-can-eat sushi spot met my expectations. I mean, I didn't come here with a really high expectation, And for $33, I feel like the food here is definitely worth that amount. I mean, the fish collar alone, I ate 3 of them. And we counted, how many total did we have? 27 plates of sushi, which is amazing. And all the sides and appetizers. And I think we pretty much got our money's worth. And the quality of the food here is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's a top quality sushi, obviously it's all you can eat. But it's really fresh. I mean, some of the food here is good. Some are better than others, but overall the food here is really good. And I like that there's so many options because with Spencer, we can get noodle, we can get French fries, we can get sesame balls, and they also have mochi ice cream for dessert, which is really nice. So I really like this spot. I definitely will be coming back to here, especially for the fish collar. That was really good. And Spencer just wants to look over at the rest of the restaurant there. And I feel like the decor at this restaurant is pretty modern, very clean feeling. It doesn't feel like it's run down or anything. And it just gives you a nice feel when you're eating here. Like it. Too cold. All right, let's go inside. Let's go home. Okay, we just got back home. They just went upstairs and I'm gonna continue working on the van tomorrow. So see you guys then. I just came back from the library with Spencer. It's already 3 something. They're upstairs taking a nap. And I'm gonna get started on painting cabinet doors. I got a bunch already cut out previously. So I'm gonna test fit them first, just to make sure the measurement is right, sand them down, and then I'm gonna start painting. And I'll see how much I get done. Let's get started. Before I paint them, I need to make some modifications to some of these boards here. For example, this kitchen upper, it's 1/2 inch too long after installing the ceiling board. So I'm gonna need to cut this a little bit shorter for it to be a little bit more sleek. And then also cut the middle for the divider. So I gotta make some measurements and make some cuts. And then for the closet and the pantry, I just got one big board here because when I initially cut this, I didn't know what the partition was, what size this is going to be in this part here. But I ran into a little bit of a problem because the boards here are not exactly straight. Same issue as when I was installing the drawers there. These boards are sort of not looking too good when the walls are sort of a little bit tilted here. So I need to make some modifications to make them even shorter to account for that bit of curvature on these boards here, say for the pantry side. So I got to cut this a little bit shorter for it to be able to freely open and close, make some cuts and sand it down, and we should be able to paint it. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to paint it today, but at least make those modifications so at least they all fit how they're supposed to. $13 and $10.16. All of the doors are now adjusted to the proper size, made some modifications. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna install the hinges on them and get them installed and test fit everything before I paint it. And then if there's any other modifications I need to make, then I can do that. And then once everything is confirmed it fits, I'll take it all off and then I'll just paint the surface and the 4 sides. I'm not gonna paint the back, I'm gonna keep that raw. So it's just gonna be the front. But let me just sand everything down, label which door is which, and we'll test fit everything. I underestimated how time consuming the trimming and sanding really is for all of these boards, but they came out really good. They're really nice and smooth now. It's already pitch black out, so obviously I'm not gonna be doing any painting today, and it's really cold out. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna be installing the hinges. I'll do them one at a time. It's almost dinner time too, so I'll see how much I can get done today. And I might end up just painting them while they're attached, because I'm thinking I'm just gonna do the paint on the front of the covers and not even do the edges or the back, because I kind of like the natural look to it, the natural color. So when you open it, you'll have sort of the natural wood color. I really like that. So it might be a pretty easy process. And since there's gonna be rain in the forecast in the next coming days, so I'll be able to just do it indoors once all these are attached. So I will work on it now, and I'll see how much I get done, and I'll show you guys later on how they look. So we'll catch you in a bit. So I came back down here after dinner to work on the doors, and I got, I would say, more than 50% of them done. There's a lot of adjustments that I needed to make, and I had a lot of trial and error. The instruction that I got for the hinges are not really that great, because I bought a set of these from Amazon. They're, I'm guessing, from China. These are really pretty good hinges, I would say. They're soft close hinges, look like this. There's a bunch of holes. Like a lot of these I have to do it multiple times, and there's no micro adjustment, so I have to like take it off and redo it. But they're coming together though. I mean, I got the fitment to be aligned as nice as possible. Again, a lot of these walls here are not exactly straight, so I did my best to make it look as straight as possible, even though they're not. And I still need to do a few more up top here, and I decided that I'm going to add I didn't do the ceiling for the upper cabinets yet, so I want to add the upper cabinet ceiling, and then I'll add the hinges. And so yeah, I got a few of the top ones that I need to do, including these, and the bottom one here came out really nice. Really nice big doors, and I like that I'm using doors for almost everything, because from our experience, if you just have regular drawers, there's really no good mechanism for the drawers not sliding out when we're driving. A lot of times, even though we have like really strong ball locking mechanisms, they still don't really hold too well, especially when you have a lot of heavy things inside the drawers. And even down here, this is really nice. This is a, I think, inset. I think they call this inset for the sink, under the sink. Came out really nice. I really like how like natural looking these wood is. I will still paint it, but just for now, this is sort of how it looks like. Very modern, very clean. I'm gonna add a handle, I think, or some other way to open it, but I like how minimal these look right now, but we'll play around with it. So I'm gonna finish with the doors and hinges probably tomorrow if it doesn't rain. It looks like it's gonna rain tomorrow. And then after that, we are gonna paint everything. So if you guys want to keep following our DIY Sprinter van build, we're almost done. We're actually, I keep saying like 90%, like 90, maybe right now we're like 93% done. Most of the mechanicals and everything is already in place and working. So if you guys want to keep following, hit that subscribe button so you get notified when the new videos come out. And if you enjoy watching this video, smash that like button so that can spread out to more people. We really appreciate you guys watching. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.